Hello. Thank you, Karuber. Will Pies be returning to the next MvsS? I would say no, but Moo Girl will say yes, I'm sure. So, hard to say. Get it, guns.
Oh.
Scraptastrophe, Karuber, and Wellesley, thank you for the subs today. Yeah, I had to take care of the baby. My parents are out of town. My mom usually helps out with the baby. And so this week I'm going to have a couple late days. How's that onion breath? Still oniony.
I can't.
Unique amulet to start us off? Whatever could it be? Oh yeah, the onion is nasty. MvsS in September, it's gonna be fun. Oh crap, that's right. It's September.
I can't.
Sir Magic, thank you very much. That's not fun. Primal stuff's nice. We ever go back to classic D2? I think I'll go back and play some Eye of Etlich to start us off. Play some like POD, PD2, whatever. Some points there. But in general, just classic D2? Probably not. I mean, I don't know if I see enough reason to, you know? Like, D2R is just so good. They crushed it. Lumroom. There's a good number of bosses out here.
I can't carry anymore.
Can I count 2 items I gambled but then lost because my game crashed? Yeah, I think game crashes. I count those. Even though chat would say no. Just because they're mean. If it isn't Mr. Pink Eye himself. The pink eye is your guy's fault. Just remember that.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
Just remember that.
Mr. Llama love, Mr. Llama love, Mr. Llama love, ah, we still love you.
Thanks, Hades. What did chat do? We're innocent. Yeah, okay. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
It's
Bam,
ridiculous,
new
huh?
Grail item, Mr. Llama neck.
Bam! That'd be nice. I mean, the only people more dedicated are the future people that play Llama RPG who are going to dedicate their lives to it. Excuse me. So I've heard. Duo with Rod. I mean, I was on a stream with Rod when we were at the dinner. He came by and said hello. But that was about it. I like the game. Gonna do a let's play for Llama RPG. I feel like we have to do a let's play of it. And then some. Oops. What was the worst part of MvsS? Was it the onion? I mean, losing sucked, because we really had it. I thought for sure that was going to be a win for us. Once we got past chaos, I was feeling really good. Yeah, you were definitely one of the contributors. But all is fair in man vs. stream and war. So, it's all good. Not having Guardian Angel, that hurts. Hey, Battle Darts. The onion sucked a lot. The red onion especially. The white onion was bad, but the red onion was a special kind of hell, actually. You did, Epi. You were Team Chaos. Right, Gazinked? Look, I love red onion as well. But like, just a tiny little bit of it, you know. I love red onion. I don't want to sink my teeth into a whole red onion. Guardian Angel stops all punishments for 3 minutes. No saving quits, nothing. So basically I get 3 minutes to do whatever I can, and it's really nice to have for, you know, like a boss fight and things like that. Keeps chat a little honest as well. Lozier with 5 gifted subs. My goodness. Thank you so much. Am I saying if I got Guardian Angels I could have won it? I think if I had Guardian Angels I could have won that. Yeah, you get a Guardian Angel and you can do all your wave skips properly. You get a Guardian Angel and you can have a few minutes to try and, you know, take down the final bits of Bale. And like I said, it keeps chat honest. It prevents chat from just being able to sit and always wait till the last second of everything. It forces them to try and be a little proactive and get ahead of stuff. And it's a good combination. It's the balance to save and quit. Without that balance, the save and quit's too strong. Exactly, Jay. Skinny Jeans, thank you very much for 24 months. Do I think someone would do it? For sure. There's Trader Train. Is my blood necro guide viable? I don't think I made a blood necro guide.
What happened to Llama and where did
think
this
that's
12-year-old kid come
Gazzy's.
from?
I believe Gazzy's writing Diablo 4 guides. The only guide I have is on my YouTube. I have my ice shards build, which again, at this point, is it fully accurate? Probably not, right? Like, that's kind of one of the issues with live service games, or just games like Diablo 4 that have all that update so much, is making guides and writing guides for those is just the worst. Because they just constantly change. And it's so annoying when, like, every patch, oh, this now sucks, this is good, this is, you're like always updating everything, and now you should actually optimally use, you know, these nodes on your Paragon board, and it's more views. It's just it's so much work. You're constantly having to deal with it. So the thing is, like, yeah, maybe like if it's Diablo 2 and I'm constantly playing it, it would still be annoying. But like I could go in and write, you know, updates to like D2 and changes of whatever characters. But if Diablo 2 was updating as much as Diablo 4 is updating, my guides would just be out of date a lot of times. And that's just because, again, it's a full-time job. You have to constantly just be updating your guides. As soon as you finish updating them, they drop a new patch, and now it's changed again. Because, I mean, think about, like, what if, you know, every build guide you use, or you write, like, the exploit glyph is like super OP, and so it's really good. So everybody uses exploit. And then, in one patch, they destroy exploit, and it's no longer good anymore. Now, you not only have to remove exploit, you have to then figure out what the next glyph is that every class is going to use in place of it, and how they're going to build towards it, if they're going to build differently on their board towards it. Because maybe exploit glyph was only good when you had a specific, you know, node for it. And it changes for every class, and every build actually kind of wants to do it a little differently now, and it changes all this stuff. You want to go and think back through and update all that? I don't.
Hail to you, champion.
Join my army of the dead.
Remember, when you get to the last Holy Grail item, just talk about Chipotle while farming pits. Easy Kappa.
That is how it works. Can't deny what works there.
I need mana.
But I stayed on D2 and didn't get on the D4 bandwagon. I mean, seems like everybody just about has jumped off the D4 bandwagon at this point.
I can't carry it.
But yes, I didn't really start it very much. D4 is on sale, yeah, 67% off right now or whatever. It kind of is super unfortunate as well for Diablo 4. Because they've run into now Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, whatever the other one was. Oh, it's only 20% off? Oh, never mind. I thought it was way more. It's like they ran into games that... We know at least Baldur's Gate 3 is good. I don't know anything about Starfield, but... It's just like all the interest from D4 just immediately got sucked out because a game that was worth playing came through. Like, if there was no other games that were good at the time, I'm sure there'd still be more people playing it. They'd be like, you know, still annoyed and all the same stuff there, but they'd at least be like playing the game and just complaining. But now they're like, wait, I don't have to play this anymore. I can just go play something fun. And that's just absolutely destroying Diablo for his numbers. Shave because I'm... Yes, that is actually why I shaved.
Tyrail's last one?
Trick, thank you! I hope not, but probably, huh? I could not get the smell out of my beard. Did your D4 take create friction with the devs he could actually reach out to? I don't know. I mean, maybe some of them. I mean, the thing is, I've always been pretty honest, I feel like, with how I feel on those pieces. Even throughout production of it all and stuff, I felt like I tried to be pretty honest. I tried to, you know, I never try and throw hate or anything at any of the devs. I never try and be rude or disrespectful. You know, I really try and be polite, but honest and fair. That's the best I can try and be. And but I'm not above sitting there and being like, hey, this part is not great, you know. People were like, would you buy this game right now? And I'm like, I'm a Diablo partner, but I would wait till it's on sale probably, you know, like I'm not going to sit there and over promote it when I don't think it's worth it at that point, and I'm going to as well give what I think is honest feedback, because I also think that's how you actually create something good, you know. And that's what I tried to do throughout the process. Now again, I wasn't able, Moogirl was pregnant, and then we had the baby and all that stuff during production of it, so I wasn't able to release like give them as much feedback on everything as I would have liked to early on, but they had plenty of great feedback, you know, to work with. And a lot of the issues, I think, were at least mentioned by various people a lot of times, including myself, and, you know, it's, I feel like I could make a little rant video, but I don't want to rant too much. But if I were to make a rant video, it would be this. Oops, I gotta remember to stay up here. It would be this. El Diablo is in the details. That's the name of the video. It's a good title, right? Just thought of it. Zone change, you're right. I mean, City of the Danged is also just a good zone to farm anyways, so it's not like I was in a bad zone there at all. It's actually a really solid zone. It's area level 84, I'm pretty certain. 3 or 4. I think it's 4. So you'll still be able to find like Tyrell's Might and all those things off the unique bosses, but just not like a couple things you won't be able to find. Where are the bosses in the Black March? 1 boss? 2 bosses? What's up with that?
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Lusek Bean. I'm sure you're allowed to say the full name. City of the Damned Llama.
Oh, hey now. Keep it easy. Not go too crazy there. There's just no bosses anywhere. Just deep in there. The stuff Fredo was saying about you after D4 release was hilarious. Yeah, I mean, again, you know, it's, people are allowed to feel how they want to feel, whatever. But yeah, a lot of people were making a lot of claims like I was making all of this up because I was scared that the good game finally came out and I wasn't gonna, you know, I was missing it and it was gonna knock out my content. I wasn't gonna be able to stream anymore and, you know, all the whatever stuff. I only hated it because it was a good game and I just didn't know what a good game was, you know, whatever pieces. But it was all over like my YouTube videos as well and stuff. I mean, it was just a lot of people did not want to be told that the game was not great. And like I said, I was going to be honest and give my honest feedback. And then eventually they played the game for a while and they were like, oh wait, I don't like this game anymore that much. But, you know, you kind of have to let them figure it out on their own. It's kind of like a child, right? You can tell them the oven's hot so many times, but eventually they just have to touch the oven and get a little burn before they go, oof, that's a hot oven. Bot's broken? Okay. Now, not every kid has to touch the oven, but you know, you get the idea, and there's always something where you tell your kid, hey, don't do that. And then they're like, you don't know what you're talking about. And then they do it, and then they learn for themselves.
I can't carry anymore.
So. But until then, they're like, you're stupid. So that's how it felt for D4 there. I was like, hey, this game's got some issues. And they were like, you're stupid. And then a few weeks later, they were like, this game has issues. Is there a video of my reaction to D2R announcement? I announced Diablo 2 Resurrected. So I don't really have a reaction to no. Wingtown +1. Falconwing's fun. Yeah, that's one of the coolest things I've ever gotten to do, for sure.
I can't carry anymore.
Is there a video of me reacting to my announcement? No, but I do actually think that would be kind of funny because I could talk through the like my first impression of Diablo 2 Resurrected. Because I actually was super worried. So it was kind of funny. You can actually see my hesitation a little bit. Because like, when they first reached out to me about it, basically. And they were like, Diablo 2 Resurrected. It was like right on the tail of Warcraft 3 Reforged, and I was like, oh no. I was like, this is gonna be bad. And I saw it, and it was like looking alright. I didn't love all the models. Like the chip gems and stuff, we talked about those later on. They look
When will
so,
the NDA be
so
listed
silly.
on the D2R expansion that you've been tested?
All the gems were like super silly at first. Yeah, don't have one of those, sorry. But yeah, it came off of that, so I was just super worried. I was like, oh no. We're gonna get Diablo 2 Reforged. Sorry, Evo, I don't have anything further to say on that. Alright, new Grail item. Badong! Yeah, Nagel. Didn't the potions look bad too? Yeah. Ah, we got a 45 lifer. Just without the skill. Darn. Actually, want to see this really fast.
Here and talking. I mean,
Yeah, they still haven't fixed that.
right needs to work.
Chat's still broken. No, this is
Literally the name.
most of this is still. What would be? Diablo 2 Resurrected Beta feedback.
What's up, YouTube?
Alright, let's see if we can see some of these assets.
I like put an item over an item and pick up the item behind it. You know, like you normally would, right? You like.
No, that's not. Son of a gun.
What's up, YouTube? Mr.
This is survey results.
I mean, was pretty much strongly like. That was it. Like. Maybe one person voted.
I just want to see the assets, man. Where's like the chip gem? Hashibo. I've only leaked a couple things. Here, let's see if we can see.
Already 100% chance to drop.
Those potions already look better.
Eligible for the code.
So I think they've already fixed it by the beta. Technical alpha, that's probably it.
Mr. Llama here, and today I am happy to announce.
Oh my god, I need... Technical alpha day 1. Do I not have a technical alpha feedback video? Alright, there you go. You can see the potions. Right there.
Uh-huh.
And like the runes. Some of them just look
Now.
funky.
Wood. Look at this. Look how gorgeous that is. Wow. Bit here instead of
Oh, do we have original
times.
Blizzard?
runes on the table.
How the Blizzard
Things
looks?
regularly.
It's terrible.
It's actually
Nova is also interestingly different. Lightning, all
in
that
here.
stuff.
It's putting it in. These
Where's
gonna try and get
Blizzard?
two. I mean, show Warren a clip. I got caught between some pots. It's kind of tough to.
Come on.
You guys, areas aren't optimized
Why
very
does this
well.
guy not put stamps on his video? Do I
No,
only
you
have a
guys-
Nova source in the Tech Alpha? Diablo 2 Technical Alpha, Mr. MvsS. If only this guy would edit his Blizzard. Alright, I got nothing. I don't know where it is. If somebody finds it, I just want to see what the gems looked like, because they were so funny. And I did like a video where I showed the gems, and then I like painted up a gem,
I can't.
and
I am overburdened.
I just wanted to see that moment when I made the gem in paint really fast. But yeah, my videos, there's too much WAP. Not enough Ruby on Rails. I had a chipped emerald in the inventory. Not sure where in the video, but this is the one. Ooh, maybe. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, here we go.
Half and half is skill. Glacial like that. Frost Nova orb if it's pieces a little.
Look at the blizzard.
Kind of missing the.
Look at the blizzard.
That a blizzard would have. Like I would go outside in this blizzard. Stick my tongue out, catch a falling piece of snow, you know. But I do love the like shattering on the ground effects and things like that. But it
You
just
like
needs-
that
they just need to
blizzard?
make those
Bro,
things
it's the
bigger,
like
nicer,
lightest
you know.
blizzard ever.
When you see this, it's big, long streaks, and they're much larger pieces.
Oh my
So,
god.
you know, that sort of
Llama,
stuff.
is that a young
all
Elon
the
Musk
waypoint
there?
lettering
Awfully
and things
similar.
like that.
Don't say
Advanced
that.
Stats, which is just this. I'm not and all of that. And I think that's one of the game is 9%. I got.
Here we go. Look
I'm
at the
gonna
chip
open up paint. You
gems.
guys know I love paint.
And the thing is, it's so hard to tell. Like, is this chipped? Is this chipped? Is that chipped? Is that chipped? Is that chipped? Which, like, what is? Technically, you can barely see. This is chipped. This is flawed. This is, you know, like a ruby. But it's, oh my god, the gems were rough.
I mean, let me window capture this bad boy. All right. Oops, too big.
Yeah.
It's like they got a square, or you know, they had like a gem shape. I guess I should do like a purple. They got, okay, they're like, this is our amethyst shape, right? Great. And then they filled it in, and then they got another color, and they just scribbled on it with the other color, and then some white. And there you go. Looks pretty similar, doesn't it?
Right? Where's the difference?
Can you tell the difference between the amethyst?
It's the same picture. Yeah, and the potions were gross. They were just weird looking. So they updated those to look better, and it was really nice. But there were a lot of just like little things like that, you know? Looks like a Moo painting from MvsS. Hey, Baby Addie looked great in that painting. Moo Girl we never quite got right. But the baby looked fantastic. We crushed it. Mr. Bot is alive. Twitch servers back up. Hello. Whew. Any good drop in last hour? Well, we haven't been on for an hour yet, but no. Terror Zone's really better to farm loot. To try and farm TC-87s, yeah. Yeah, the higher treasure classes are better farmed here. Nice call, Evo. Ooh, perfect lightning thunder. Yeah, it's a pretty wild map right here because it's literally just a straight line. But like a little, a little curvy, but it never has like a little veer off to a dead end anywhere. It just runs. You just start and go to the end of it. Straight through. How do you play Pit Circuit before you get Enigma and Grief? Before Grief, it's low rough. Before Enigma, well, you just walk. And I mean, you're still pretty fast. Like, you know, I still run an okay speed. But generally, you go farm Enigma, or you can farm like Travancore. You don't need to teleport a ton for that. You know, it's a little faster, but.
I can't carry anymore.
Run at okay speed. Yeah. Skiller, no.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, Enigma gives nice run walk though, that is true. Enigma's so good.
I can't carry anymore. Impossible.
Need Merman sprockets? Yeah, that won't be broken to have released at all.
I can't carry anymore.
Llama shaved and quit. Get out. This is an environment of welcoming, and you need to get the
Almost
heck
2
out of
years.
here.
Impossible.
Slain for 23 months. Are you mad at me for my chaos or an MvsS? Of course not.
Good day.
You were generous and thoughtful and had some crazy moments. MvsS is all in good fun. There's never... I'm never mad at anybody except Evo. I'm always mad at Evo. Fix Guardian Angel already. And DVD needs to be slowed down. And Defend Timmy is super busted now. And actually unwinnable. And the other issues. But the main one is Fix Guardian Angel. Anyways, that's the only person. And Drunken Sailor actually has that glitch, but you already figured that out, so. And make the dodgeballs smaller on Dodge Bail. So I can actually fit between them. An invisible mouse stacks with Drunken Cursor. Yeah, but that one I think is fine to leave together.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah. Invisible Drunken Mouse is hard as can be, but I think it's kind of funny. That's one of those, you know. We'll leave it. That's not what we mean by fix, JY. Do you want skillers with this build or just magic find? Just magic find. Skillers are like, what would I really care to get skillers for, you know? Barbarians don't really care about skillers that much. Even like a combat skiller is like okay, but a lot of times you'd prefer just having like max damage AR charms or something like that. Just depends what you're running exactly though. It won't happen every time though. How horrible would that be? I feel like it could be both good and bad if Guardian Angel was dim vision. We removed dim vision, so I no longer get dim visioned. But now to do Guardian Angel, it just is dim vision. So to help Llama, you have to scare him. But then at least people that are just trying to scare me will have to give me a Guardian Angel. So it kind of balances it both down for the people that want to help and up for the people that just want to scare. I'll be like, I'm sorry, Llama, but I need you to kill Bale now. No, the frames actually weren't too bad. That's way too long for Guardian Angel. Yeah, it's way too long for dim vision as well, Evo. One save and quit per area. I like the sound of that. You found a cold Sunder. Should you ditch Hydra Swords for Blizzard? I mean, Blizzard's going to be stronger for sure.
YouTube lurker. My son and I have watched all your guided plays. He tells his mom he's boning dudes. Less than 3.
Congratulations, your son is, okay. Thank you, Zach Savage! It's nice that he's confident in it, though, you know. Full cold? Yeah, with the cold Thunder, you can just go full cold. What'd you do today? Mom, I boned dudes! Oh, that's nice, sweetie. Nate! With 1,000 biddies, thank you. My goodness.
Who is this big lad? Starting all this drama. It's me, bitch.
My goodness, Nate. Thank you, thank you. 2 gear wheels. What up, Devunk? Hey man, nowadays you go to school and say that, I'm sure the kids are a lot more accepting. Still no Haas, yep. Still no Haas, still no Nell Striker. Wild. But it is what it is. Savage.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, Binary.
I am over
So, for people, because I mean, it was a decent amount of people. For people whose that was their first MvS, how did you enjoy it?
I can't.
You have fun? Can't wait for the next one? Good. Yeah, I mean, definitely a lot of first timers. Most fun you've ever had on Twitch. Wow. I have Whizpike and Suicide here, and then I run Grief and Six-Isted over here. Missed the last 4 hours? Ooh, last 4 hours had some nuttiness. Current plans are to do a birthday MvsS stream at the end of September. It was always fun when Moo joined. Yeah, it's tough because, you know, like, if we did it before we had a baby, she probably could have joined in even more. But with the baby, she has to go take care of the baby a lot of times. So that makes it a little difficult. But it was nice still that she was able to pop in here and there. Get out of here, Evo. Oh my god. She did great with it though. You 100% told your wife around hour 21 that you thought we were ending early? You were the one who jinxed it! Oh my god. I was wondering who jinxed it. Wow, Binary. Last 2 hours is like watching the World Series. Yeah, sometimes it comes down to some, to a pretty tight race. I like the idea of in the future allowing helps to extend the timer. But then the problem is, after too many helps, that help now becomes a punishment. But like, man, if I could get like an extra hour at the end or something, that'd be fantastic. I just don't want that timer extended like 10 hours, you know.
We can work with help becoming a punishment.
Yeah, I'm sure you're fine with it. So for helps, it just isn't a wheel. I've done a help wheel before, and it's just not great. Because then it's like, oh, you're sitting on 15 half-offs, but you need gold. And then you're like, somebody donates help to try and get you gold, but then it rolls half-off again and something else, and you're like, no, you know, it just doesn't like work as well. So helps worked much better when we just... It was a help. You can just donate a help of whatever sort, and then I just use it as I see fit. How many helps did I end up with? We ended with 51. We started with 50. We did dip below 50 though, at multiple times. But eventually, there just wasn't enough help in the world to save me. Yeah, September, there'll be one at the end.
Good to see you.
1,000 gear. Mm-hmm. I already had that perfect one. That's right. We'll go here, get rid of that. Llama's little bro is streaming today. Dang, Evo! Okay, I wouldn't say cheap. But yeah, like, what if a help could also extend the timer by 2.5 minutes? You know? Something like that.
I can't carry anymore.
So 12 helps is what, 30 minutes or something? Then I could have, man, maybe that's too good. Maybe a little less. Maybe like 2 minutes of help. But could help get a little bit, so if we're in a real tight one at the end, I can have a chance. I kind of like it. We have to figure out the timing exactly.
I can't carry anymore.
It may be something we just push to season 9 or whatever.
I can't carry anymore.
15 seconds per help? That's nothing. What's 50 helps there? Like 12 minutes? 15 minutes? What is that? Four is a minute. So, yeah, that's 12.5 minutes.
I can't carry anymore.
For 50 helps. That's not enough time to do anything. One minute per help is interesting. I think 2 would also work personally. But if I knew you were gonna hoard all the helps, I may have reconsidered. I wasn't hoarding them all. I was using a lot of them. It's just Epi at the end came in and like gave me a bunch of helps again, and then the end just was too hard and we just lost. We couldn't do anything. Because again, helps can give half offs and they can give gold, but if you're just getting save quit and wrecked in the throne over and over again, you can't. Gold and half offs don't help that.
I can't carry anymore.
I know, that's close, J-Roy. $20 helps for 1 minute of Guardian Angel? Get out of here. 20 helps. Yeah, you also destroyed my telly staff. You were just all over the place. You were playing for Mr. Llama, then you were playing for Team Chat. You were just an agent of chaos. It made no sense. Gotta love all to start a negotiation. Thought that's what you were supposed to do for MvsS? I mean, that is what many people do. They say, this is for you. Ah, rare sacred armor. Come on, man. Ah, brutal. Guardian Angel is 5 less than save and quit. So I think it's 55, 65, and 75.
Yes.
Normal name or hell. You just knew it, huh? Yeah, Runji is also hurt. Is this better than D4? I think so. The telly staff was after I dropped all my gear. And I was just trying to go get a telly staff with like 50 minutes left, an hour left, to try and, or I had to at least drop the telly staff, but I think it was everything. So I had to drop everything and then try and go get the final piece. Take it I lost MvsS? Yeah, we lost at Bale. We made it to Bale twice. We got save quit twice at Bale and once in the throne room, I think. Yeah, it was ridiculous making. Are you kidding me?
I can't carry more.
2 rare sacred armors in like a minute? Come on, bro. What's my magic find? 673. You only had towns. You had 1 throne and 2 towns left. Now I would probably still have to go to town though. I don't think I could bail in a single go, so. And that's where if we could add like 1 or 2 minutes per help, I could have had a chance. I could have tacked on another 50 minutes to an hour and a half roughly and been close.
If chat has any good ideas for new overlays for MvsS, send me a message on Discord or here.
Fix Guardian Angel. I'll hit you up. Considering adding a buy time option for help. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if I could use a help to add 1 or 2 minutes to the clock? That way at the end of it, I can add a little time with the remaining helps.
Does Guardian Angel have a limit?
Guardian Angel just went up $10 per use before. Did I have Guardian Angel when I had limits on save and quits? Agreed, binary. Feel like it would turn into a subathon. That is the worry. Would chat instead just try and buy it to 24 hours or something. But I'd get to, you know, when I win, it's over, so.
I can't carry more.
The odds are next to.
I can't carry anymore.
The items. So that's for each. That's for each unique monster that whether I kill it or hork it whenever items drop there. It is live, big. How about a cooldown on Guardian Angel? Well, I don't like that. I think Guardian Angel just needs to be limited to like 2 per area. But the problem is then you have people just burn my Guardian Angels. You always have to think, how will they metagame it? Then you just have people burn the Guardian Angel somewhere where it shouldn't be used. One minute cooldown. The thing is,
I am overburdened.
try not to, Divine. How does a 1 minute cooldown work? I have to tell everybody, okay, it's on cooldown for a minute. You know. Progress bar on screen. So it just says like Guardian Angel available, not available, whatever. That's true. If you had a little spot that counted it with a little bar and I could capture that, that could work, and then I could just capture. Wow, Eva. Just capture it up there.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Of course. What if it always just says not available? Well, that's what it currently would always say, so no difference from now. Last MvsS, all it said was not available the whole time. I can use helps to reduce the Guardian Angel cooldown. Ouch, Darth. Yeah, it took me like 8 hours. It can be rough. Congrats on the 320 marshals, though.
I am overburdened.
Good for your mosaics, and
Impossible.
gotta build in the backdoor bot commands. I'm sure there's already 5,000 of those built in, including one that just opens up my bank account and steals all the information or something.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm sure there's a keylogger built into it as well.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea for buzzwords. have the words stay on the screen after they paste, so then it starts to become vision blocking over time. Probably not permanently all of it stays on the screen, but maybe for like a minute. I mean, that's just how long Flight of the Valkyries is, making bacon, right?
Good to see you.
Yeah. Which is getting copyright struck again, by the way, Evo. Flight of the Valkyries. The Green song. Somebody Green, whichever one. And another song that was written and whatever, performed way back when. Got three copyright strikes, so I disputed all of them and I said it's just trolls. Because every time we go look at it, it's just some random video with a dude with like 50,000 songs playing at once. And he's like, I own this song. Looking great. What's my secret? Eat onions, so then you have to shave. And lots of cream pies to the face. Yeah, it pretty much covers it. Did Moo enjoy her role in MvsS? Too much. You're right about D4. Rip D4. D5, yeah. Is what it is. Hopefully, I'm as right about Llama RPG as I was about D4. Update the emote for onion. I don't think we need a Mr. Llama onion emote. It's not gonna become a thing. Gear display. I definitely have a gear clip. Lunchboxing, thank you very much.
I can't carry anymore.
Flip is gone? No. I use Whiz Pike and Suicide Branch on teleport. I have a Chammed Shaco, High Lords, Enigma, Chanseys, Nagel, Gold Wrap, Battle Belt, Gold Wrap. This nice ring right here. And some more Travs. And we've got some things, a lot of 7 and 6 MF small charms. And our mercenary has Insight, Fortitude, and Endarials. And then I have Grief and a 6-sisted Crystal Sword for my offhand. Total MF is 693, 73. How do you find good items like that? You make a Grail and you find every item, and then when you have every item, then you can make everything.
I am overburdened.
Or you have everything to pick from. A lot of grinding. Sure, as a streamer, it must suck to get asked the same question. Oh, don't worry, I'm used to it. If you can't handle being asked the same question over and over again, I would highly recommend not becoming a streamer. There are so many jobs that you could have. Or that will not happen. Fire Oasis, okay. Who's still got the aura? You. Like Llama RPG developer. Every job seems like you get asked the same question over and over again. I mean, kind of, but... Wait, where's the boss at? There he is.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Now, I got to, I haven't given a great update lately on Llama RPG, because we're still kind of getting, you know, final pieces together. But...
Hey Llama, as a streamer, do you prefer kayaks or canoes?
Probably a kayak. It's a good question. Not sure I've been asked that one before. That's a good question for Warren, for sure. But Llama RPG is coming along nicely. We've got potential. We're looking. This isn't set in stone yet, but we're looking at something, you know, right here-ish. A little bit. It's like a little concept. I also have a concept that I created. And Llama Gaming Studio. Logo design. Everybody loves Don Exposito. You get it like llama, yeah. I mean, I'd still hold out for Enigma, but... What up, Kano? Just, I took a little bit off the sides, is all. Will Dog Spacito to be featured in Llama RPG? It will not. But we do have... Yeah, just a hair. Get it? Dad joke's coming along. Let's go, baby! Let's just go to this guy. Maybe I just need to be checking down in this area. No. But we also have a new song for Llama RPG. Let me play it for you. Presenting Llama RPG's latest song.
Presence honors me.
Llama RPG is a direct competitor with Starfield.
Something like that. Ooh, Aegis. Wow. Little Medusas. Is that perfect? No, 80%. 880. Oh, and only 160 D. Not even close.
What's up, chat?
What up, Whoopus? Thank you so much. When I shaved.
I am overburdened.
I am not making these songs by myself.
A PM strim? What did you do? Like lose a bet or something? Well, I guess there was that MvsS. Is this a punishment held over from that? I'm confused,
Sure.
Kappa.
Thanks, Bartek. I am, I don't make the songs. I instruct someone on if it's good or not and what I would like changed. So they say, does this sound good? And I say, take the hi-hat out and change the beat here. And then they go, how about this? Now that being said, a lot of the music, I mean, I couldn't, you know, they come up with all the pieces. It's kind of like if you ask a video gamer, you know, in general. I mean, I'm trying to dev a game, so I'm trying to prove it wrong in some capacity. But it's like if you ask a video gamer, is it fun? And they say yes or no, but they can't tell you what really always needs to change. Or like what the fix is, you know? I feel like that's a little bit with how it goes with the music. They send me music and they say, is this right? And I say, no, something needs to change in this way. It sounds too sad, or it sounds too, you know, muddied, or whatever it is. And then they make the necessary changes. But I couldn't make the changes and tell them exactly how it needs to be.
Join my army of the dead.
You are like Emperor Joseph II to Amadeus Mozart and Salieri.
Sure.
I found Mang Song's recently smiley face. Only about 33 items left in my Grail now. Almost to my first 99 as well.
Thanks, Jake Violin. Alright, we don't have the old. I was gonna show the old there. So for instance, here is Swamp Zone. I mean, I made exclamation mark rap, you know, and rap too. So I don't think I have no musical talent, but so this is when you're in the swamps in Llama RPG. But like, this is where the swamp zone started at. Which is also very fun. And I kind of like it for a little redneck area of the game somewhere. Play Freebird! Right, like, can that totally be a little mini
Current
game?
Swamp Zone player count. 0.
Yes. So I still think it has its uses. But is that the vibe that I want the person coming into the swamp zone to have? And the music that just plays throughout the swamp zone all the time? No. So that's where it starts, and then that's where it ends. from me saying, okay, let's change the theme and try this and move to a different thing, you know. So that's the feedback I give to it. Which is similar to like, I mean, but more so, more hands off here. Because it usually only takes a couple of tries before he just nails it. But like the llama emotes, I think, are also a really good example of it. Because all of those blue emotes were, I didn't draw or design them, but it took about 50 iterations to create them. And it started like a completely, the emotes were completely different. Yeah, so all of those took a lot of finessing and massaging.
We could have had Hans Zimmer, but Llama said no, it's been done.
That's right. So I had to really massage the emote look. That took like, I mean, I'm telling you guys, it was like 50 times where he'd send it over. I'd be like, no, try again. No, change this. Nope, this is still looking weird. Those eyes need to be different. Nope, this should be curved more. Like, that one really took a lot of work. But we ended up with awesome emotes. I love those emotes. So eventually we got there. But then there were other things like Industrial Zone, where I don't think there was any feedback. I mean, I was just like, he was like, how's this sound? I gave him like a theme to work on, you know, work from. And he was like, how about this? I was like, yep. Nailed it.
I'll be back. Come with me if you want to live.
Where's that boss? There he is. Needs more cowbell. We'll get a little ending for him. Yeah, Llama RPG music crushes it. It's me, I'm Mr. Llama SC. Thanks, Scud. Secret alpaca level? No, you live with the alpacas, so... Oh my god, unadorned. You know, it's a lot of it is like with the whatchamacallit, the wraps that I made, where, you know, my whole life I always wanted to grow up and make a wrap. I just thought it was so cool. I just loved the idea. But, you know, there's fear of failing, of creating something that's so bad and whatever. But, I don't know, eventually you just kind of have to push that aside and be like, it doesn't really matter. Like, just have fun. You know? And try it and make it. And I don't have any crazy goals with this game where, like, it's going to be played by 1 billion people and it's going to, you know, make me rich and all this stuff. I expect to lose money overall on this game. But the idea is I really want to make it. I want to try it. It's going to help me learn a lot of stuff, grow in a lot of ways. And maybe something really cool gets made out of it. And if not, hey, I still created and published a game, which is more than most people can say about their dreams in a way, you know? So it's like, hey, if you got a dream, you gotta sometimes just do it. Well, I mean, I win MvsS sometimes. Let's not act like we always fail that. I'm just saying. It is nothing like Diablo 4.
Llama even tricked me into cloning the Git repo today and running it.
I did. It was fantastic. Maybe Llama RPG will be bought by Microsoft and ruined. Not for sale. I'm not taking money like that to have the game be ruined.
Works on Linux.
That's smart, Hom Watcher. Hey man, works on Linux is great. Unless they offer $1 billion. I mean, maybe at $1 billion we go and just make another game after we sell it to them. But even then, if they're offering $1 billion, I probably already have multiple millions of dollars. Because the game is such a success. And I don't need $1 billion. I don't want $1 billion. $1 billion is way too much money. That is more money than anybody should ever have. I have no desire to have that much money. So. Ooh. F? Ah.
I can't care anymore.
So yeah, at that point, I'm just, I don't know, I don't care, yeah. I only need 20 million, $1 billion's too much. Yeah, I mean, like, 20 million's probably even too much. I'm not sure I want more than $10 million in my lifetime if I ever could, you know, if that's the richest I would ever want to be. Obviously, getting that amount is still, like, way beyond anything I'll probably ever achieve, but... Really, wine? So, yeah. If they offer $1 billion, they'd be like, nah, give me 10 million instead. No, I'm just kidding. I would just already have it, and I'd rather have $10 million and an amazing game than $1 billion and having sold a game to a company that's gonna just ruin it and monetize it and do whatever garbage to it. BK more rare than SOJ? I believe they have the same rarity when where they both can drop. Maybe BK is slightly more rare actually. Whoa!
Next badge, here we go.
Next bit badge for Evo. Who's this guy? Let's see it. You gotta say another thing, Evo. If someone offers you $1 billion, take it and make 100 new games. But like, whoa! Look at that.
Greetings.
The red with the red. Gorgeous. The thing is, I can't make 100 new games. I don't have 100 good ideas for games. You know? And again, if we're at the point where we're being offered $1 billion anyways, or even anything remotely close to that, then I already have enough money to make whatever games I want to make. At that point, it just becomes time and figuring out all the best ways and, you know, all that stuff. You can buy ideas for $1 billion? I don't know. Have you seen Diablo 4? Have you seen all the AAA games being made? To me, it seems like money is actually not helpful in designing a good game. The more you just throw money at it.
600k bits. That's a lot of TTS trolling. Let's all give Llama a clap for putting up with that many 100-bit trolls.
That is way too many trolls.
Good day.
Blessings to you.
Again, if I'm trying to manage 100 games that I'm creating, none of those games are going to be good. The better thing would be continue working on Llama RPG and dedicating to one game and making that the greatest game ever, so that people will just continue to play that, and we'll just add more expansions and we'll just add more content and things to do and just make that
I am overburdened.
great game and leave it at that.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, Death's Web is a rare one. It can be tricky. Also true unadorned. We'll try GZ baby. This is why I hate the profit incentive, to be honest. Yeah, that's why our incentive of Llama RPG is to not make a profitable game. It's not to make an anti-profitable game. It's just that is not on our goals for the game. The goals of the game are to be a fun game that's enjoyable. That's the first goal. The second goal of it is to create a game that can sustain itself. So I'm not constantly just in the red for it.
I am overburdened.
If those two things can be achieved, then I'm happy. It's all good. The game is a full success.
I can't carry anymore.
If the first one can be achieved but not the second one, it's still pretty much a success of a game. If neither are achieved, well, if the first goal isn't achieved, then it's not a success. It's not fun. Kids' bedtime. Have a good one. How's the babe? Oh, she's getting big now. She's like 15 pounds, 5 months old. What's the best state? Probably a state of peace and happiness. Crawling yet? No.
I can't carry anymore.
Diablo caps on P7, yes.
I can't carry anymore.
Man, I want to listen to that new song again. It was so good.
Good day.
Nothing on new season, Can I rap on stream? Exclamation mark rap. I do vocal warm-ups and everything. When's the LP? What's LP? I just showed my setup. We should have a clip of it, probably. Oh. For Llama RPG or for my rapping? Yes. Someday, maybe. I don't, Master. I'd have to go add it all up and still estimate. When's rap number 3? After Llama RPG releases. I'm dedicating my time to Llama RPG right now. I've already got like half of it written, but the third one I'm writing is not about Llama RPG, but we could write a fourth one about Llama RPG maybe sometime. Again, depends how Llama RPG does.
Where can I take you?
Rap 1's already a diss track for D3. Slightly.
I can't carry anymore.
Rare enemy? Is it about big llama booties?
I can't carry anymore.
We are not checking out llama butts in our rap, no.
I am overburdened.
Thank you for asking, though. Growing up in the llama ghetto, being locked up on a farm. Something like that. Sure, Rajed. Ooh, rare diadem. Almost griffins.
I am overburdened.
Get it, DeGross.
I can't
You know, I realized the other day I actually have a Diablo 4 key to give away. But as a gift from Andy, let's go. Maybe I just give it away. No thanks, nah. Wow, a 320. Let's go, baby. Only 20 energy, but which is, it goes 20 to 30 energy, right? That sounds right to me. Yeah. Oh, and a plus curses lifer. Fantastic. Really want to make a poison necro after the playthrough? It's a good character. Ah, that's sad. But a 320 lightest shoot is dope.
I can't.
I'd rather have plus defensive auras than plus curses. Not right now, Like I said, I'll probably just wait to give the key away. I don't know, maybe when season 2 drops or something. Or if there's just a time when the season's better.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
So never.
I can't.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll just do it for season 2 then instead.
Join my army of the dead.
If you give me the key, I'm filing a restraining order.
They don't work, really, Mintix. They like technically work, but the values, the formula is wrong, and so they basically do absolutely nothing. And it's been like that since launch. Which is wild.
I can't carry anymore.
Kraken Shell. Leviathan! Hey! 25% DR. Let's go. I have a mugshot.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, it just was. It just was one of those things, again, where it's like the devil is in the details. Again, how does the game release and resistances don't function?
Good day.
You know, there is issue there. How I feel like this Grail is going compared to my other one. Well, we have making songs, which is nice.
Good day.
Otherwise, you know, it's got some difficulties. But it's all good. What's the offline character cap? I think there ultimately is one, but it's probably around 1,000 or something. Because I have a lot of characters. People just get mad once resistances are fixed. I don't know about that. Right now, all you can do is stack armor, really, you know? For everything.
Where can I take you?
I think people will be happy that there's more of that, but again, the idea is still fixing resistances is great. That's something that should be done before the game even launches and shouldn't even be a thing that, you know, we're dealing with, because that's not improving the game and fixing the itemization and, you know, the real issues. That's just fixing a bug that, you know, exists essentially. So it's like valuable time is being wasted fixing things that already should have not been like that. I miss Magic Find Mondays. Will they ever come back? That's what this is. Magic Find Monday is a state of mind, not a physical day. Items left on the left side. Whew. Excuse me. Think Ubers is doable. IK set with life tap wand. Let's see. So you get rings and Ami. So you're gonna have Ravenfrost. Maybe like Angelic. Nah, you probably want to run like Wisp. Honestly, for some of that. It probably is, especially if you like kind of cheese them up a little bit. But if you don't have any open wounds would be my big concern. I don't think you get any open wounds from Immortal King set, do you? So without that, you're kind of in trouble. Now we do have 2 open sockets on the IK Mall. So I suppose if you slip an rune into that, and then probably like a burr or something.
Good day.
That would probably work. Oh, that's tough, Pasuk. You got this, buddy.
I can't carry anymore.
Whew. No, you won't be able to get open wounds anywhere else, so it'll purely be from putting it in IK, which I guess you would just run 2 runes probably. That probably makes the most sense. And then at that point, I think you'd be okay to do it with good enough charms. Yeah. Because it's already got the crushing blow, so. I mean, I beat the Ubers with a budget throw barbarian, so it's kind of like, hey man, I think a lot of builds can beat it. By budget, I mean solo self-found, running to it and trying to kind of beat it as fast as possible.
I am overburdened.
Elite Bar, but BT Diablo. Oh, okay.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
It's an okay zone. Not amazing. Kind of liked the Black Marsh one better. But it's not terrible. Any good mods for offline D2R stash space? I don't use any that I know of currently that exist. Honestly, I feel like somebody was talking about there being a pluggy. Go Mule works, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You just kind of have to buff it a little bit. And then I think Ubers isn't too bad. You can add an extra 3 shared stashes through mods. I thought you could add up to 10. I thought that was how many you could do. That'd be great, Grumpy.
Where can I take you?
Because BT's mod has 10 stash tabs, right? Or is it only plus 3, but 10 is... There is 10, but we don't have access to all 10. Something like that, right? Yeah, like total 7. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. That's okay. Llama RPG, you'll have lots of stash space.
I can't carry I am overburdened.
How much for each stash space? Oh, you don't buy it. You earn it in the game. Well, you buy it with gold in the game, which you go find and stuff. Do you have to craft chests to get more? Yeah, so the thought is either A, you just automatically purchase it, right? So it just says like expand your stash, you know, another tab, 500 gold or whatever. That's thought A. Thought B is you have someone create a chest and they sell those chests for gold, you know, bring them wood or whatever it is, metal, and then they make the chest and sell those chests. More for the economy. So I like that idea because, again, I like the professions idea. We're going to have multiple professions in the game, and so the more that we build in professions for people, the more it kind of creates that idea. They're like, hey, you can play this game and have the job of creating backpacks and chests for people or something, you know? So if you want to go and collect the leather and craft those things, then you can do so, and that can be a way to become profitable. Can you be a baker? Currently, baking is not one, but a lot of people have said they would like some cooking or something. So maybe we'll do something with cooking eventually. This will be online.
Good day.
It's also single player, but
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
but it would actually be good to kind of roadmap out a few of those things. Correct. Any item can drop from this list with the terrorized zone, with me being a high enough level, which I am. Dim Boson?
Your presence honors
Like
me.
the Higgs Boson? Burl, thank you very much. Should put a farmer profession as well. Yeah, so then the idea becomes for 6666. Sure. Then the idea becomes, okay, you have a farmer
I can't carry anymore.
who can farm land and make all the produce. Good lord, that's a lot of maggots. And then you have the baker who bakes it all. Or the cook, I should say, who cooks it all. And so then food can become like something that you eat for some sort of boost, right? Which we have currently kind of with potions. So like, you know, you'll use potions to give yourself increased cold resist for 10 minutes or something. So I don't want it to just be the same thing. So there'd have to be something different about food, in my opinion.
I can't carry.
Llama RPG book for backstory come out? That'll be a little bit.
I can't carry anymore.
Diggler dirt.
I can't carry anymore.
So what do you think, chat? What should food do?
Non-troll cheer. If I can't telestomp on console, is HDIN even worth? I want
mean,
a
it's-
non-sort MS character.
It's still really solid, yes. Gives you a heal over time. Interesting. Food could increase experience gain. I don't know if I like that, because then it becomes one of those you always need to be eating food, right? Like in Diablo 4, you just always have to drink that potion so that you're always gaining more experience. My thoughts on PoE? I like PoE. It got too complex and too crazy, though, so we'll see how PoE 2 does. WoW had that issue too. Right, it's just you can't do something that is a buff that you need to always have, right? And experience is just one of those things. Because, you know, if it's for other things, it's not nearly as bad. Like, I can always drink thawing potions in this game to increase my cold resist, but, you know, I don't always feel the need to always use that time. If there was a potion I could drink in Diablo 2 that would increase my experience, though, I would just always have to go and get it and make sure it's going, you know?
It's locked.
So that's what I have for, like, potions right now. Now, again, the idea is we could shift potions away and towards something else as well. So, I don't want to have a hunger meter. So currently... Let's see if I have tailoring, mining, crafting. Oh, where did I put all the profession stuff? Where did I put that? I really would have thought that would have been in here. I guess not. Man. Okay. So yeah, so currently, you know, you have your potions that somebody's going to make, you know. And you'll have potions that would, you know, be health, mana, whatever. But then you'll also have potions that, you know, could be something like a thawing potion, right? So it's like plus cold res. And we could also have this for, you know, obviously like fire resist as well, you know. Plus fire res. So this would be that thought. But then let's say that we have food. Let's do like that. And I don't know, what's another food? Bread. Right? So let's say we've got bread, we've got carrot, and we've got apple. And I guess meat would be good as well. So we've got fish. Because we have to have fishing in the game, obviously. Where is that hole? Right there. Okay. So we've got fish as well. So the idea would then be, what do foods do? Yeah, these are all consumables. Now, obviously, you know, there's combinations of things as well, whatever that the person cooking would be able to do. So they'll be able to make some, you know, nice dish of like fish and rice or something, you know. So this could be like a whole, you know, whatever. Just pretend. Not exactly cooking like Zelda. I don't think we should do so much that it's all crazy like that. But maybe. Maybe there'll be cooking like that. That'll probably be in a minute or two, right? Like, I don't think that's going to be initially. I think initially it's going to start out with your basics. Oh, I can't do that anymore. Right? Initially it's just like, hey, you can get apples, you can get fish, you can get bread. And then if you eat an apple, what happens, you know? And I don't hate the idea of it being like regen over time. That's kind of interesting. Talking about my game. Potions could affect secondary stats like HP, resistance. Food could affect base stats like stamina, intelligence. Yeah. That is a thought as well, right? That this could be like plus, you know, 5 vitality, plus 5 strength, plus 3 life regen. And this is all like over 10 minutes, right? Food is high value, but over time, potion is smaller value, but instant. You wouldn't have anything for fire res or cold res or anything like that, though. But it would allow you, I guess, to have potions for, like, thawing out. That sort of stuff. Pretty good fish, thank you. I like it epic. I feel like that's getting into necessity territory. Which part? Paint should be the official graphics, but no, we're gonna have someone draw it. Need all of the buffs to play. Oh, you'll only be able to have one buff active. So you'll essentially choose what you want active if you want something active. One buff or one per type? I mean, maybe one potion, one food, but I think one overall. If you don't make it necessary and people won't do it, so what's the point? Shouldn't it be necessary? No, the point is it'll be something that you'll use situationally. Example again, thawing potions and antidote potions in Diablo 2. They are very situational. They give plus 50 cold resist or plus 50 poison resist. But you don't always need to have that running. You know. So here the idea is, okay, if I'm going into a fight in a fire zone, maybe I want to use this potion. If I feel strong enough, I don't really feel the need to use it. The idea as well is these will hopefully be more expensive and stuff so that you're not just constantly, just using everything really fast, right? And same with kind of food, right? If I feel like my resistances are doing well, hey, you know what? Having a little more strength will make me a little bit stronger. That's a buff that I want to run. That could be something Kruber. If one profession can do mana pots and other thawing potions, why would anybody pick thawing? No, this is alchemist. All of this is one profession. All of this is one profession. Well, like food is, I guess, right? This is all like cooking or food. The idea is generally actually you would have a farming profession, a baking/cooking, and then a fishing profession. And so having them be impactful enough. So one food is active at a time, but potions don't kick the active food effect. You'd probably only get one long-term benefit. So yes, impactful, but not just always necessary. Yeah. Okay, I'll need to think on that a little bit more. Because there's also the idea of, creating something that gives like +1 strength indefinitely. Right? But that would have to be like really rare and really expensive. So you can't just like eat 5,000 of it and then you're 5,000 strength. That'd be something that would be very hard to make and require very rare ingredients, But those pieces I probably want to save for more testing later on. I don't know. Okay. Save that. Stuff to think about. Oh gosh, no, Sinister.
Good day.
What's my 8 items? What do you mean?
Good to see you.
Not in town.
like the idea of equal but opposite debuff when the buff wears off. Oh, I don't like that. So I get plus 50 fire resist, but then I get negative 50 fire resist for 10 minutes. My thought is all that encourages then is you to either always be running something or just waiting 10 minutes. You know. Yeah, the thought is... Oh wait, it's not this one. It should just be... It doesn't have to be crazy impactful because farming and cooking should be something that's just fun and people just enjoy.
I can't.
Wait, what? Oh, there it is. I was confused. I was stuck on Mings for years. Right? Like, some people are just gonna want to kind of farm around and have a good time doing that. So, give them a way to have some benefit, have some fun, but not be so impactful that if you don't farm, then you're, you know, not gonna be able to play the game well or anything, right? It's good. Yeah, I think it was like 2 years or something that I had Mang songs left. It was a long time. Death Fathom's your last? Interesting. Oh wow, we've really faded into the darkness, haven't we? God, type fast. It's my job. Yeah, we found Mangs randomly in the Blood Moor during a terror zone. It was wild. Hi, bro. Tyrio's main companion, Metal Good Wisp. Very solid list.
When's Diablo BLZ Bubs?
When's Diablo? Ow. Okay. It's Black Caver. How's Darcy handling sharing Moo Girl? It's not her favorite. She's dealing with it, but she would prefer not to. Dude, those guys hurt. 673 MF. Pit Zerker build. Nice, Stabby. No griffs? That hurts. Late night crowd. Oh, that's all good, Arkham. Appreciate when you do, when you hang out. It's actually not been a terrible day of drops, just nothing we really need or super care about. We've had some cool items at least. Camel went to check out the farm. Does sound about right, Black Gaver. No, I'm using grief. Oh yeah. Years we struggled to get it. Brutal. Poison of is coming from my mercenaries and Dariel's visage. Yeah, Romano. You gotta keep him. 20 lifer, nice. Does the poison do it? Nova doing any damage? Yeah, probably not. Not a lot if it does.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. Impossible.
Yeah, Go Mule works. Definitely helps out.
I can't carry anymore.
Beep, beep.
I can't carry anymore.
Does the Grail include Sunders? Yeah, probably. Does it include Skillers and MF? No, because now you're starting to get into just like every blue. The combinations now just turn into endless combinations. I never included runes in it, but I have all of the runes found, so.
I am overburdened.
I think all runes counts if you can cube up.
I can't carry anymore.
15 auras, GC? Nice. Love it.
I can't carry anymore. Impossible. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
45 lifer? No way. Ooh, it's nasty in here. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd let that go. That's wildly good. Do I hop on my sorceress from Mephisto Andy? Yeah, I've got multiple characters I can kind of mess around with for various zones. So I've been enjoying just kind of playing around with the different ones and seeing, okay, I'll do poison over here, I'll do cold source here. Probably dark arts. We'll see how good Llama RPG is. Might have to shift over to that one day.
I can't carry anymore.
Hearing a lot of good things about it, Update on Llama RPG sneak peek. So much has improved and been done, but we don't have as much to show for it because a lot of it's just in the code right now. We do have some UI changes and things, and I'm hoping that soon enough it'll be in a form that I feel like, okay, now we can show the, you know, kind of next update where you can visually see all the progress that's been made. Like I say, a lot has been done and progress made, you know, but it's just not all visually there right now. Can you buy stock in it? No. No stock for sale. You're a dev, you get it? Okay, yeah.
Good day.
It's kind of funny because it's something that I used to run into when I was a developer as well, where I'd go to the customer and they'd be like, all right, you know, let me see all the like updates that you made to everything. And I'd like talk through it and they'd be like, I don't see any changes. It looks like you haven't been working much on this. And it's like, no, I did a lot. It's just, it's all formulas and stuff that's behind the scenes. So it improves, you know, it improves the dashboard or the code or the application a lot. So what I would end up doing a lot of times is I would just do like, I'd always focus on having something big in the, you know, in the main page. That was honestly really easy to do. So it'd be like, okay, I'll redesign, you know, the like UI so that they have easier access to like see these tables and the way that this data is shared to them and whatever. And then they would see that and they'd be like, oh wow, this looks so much better, great job. And it was like, yeah, that part took 5 minutes. I spent 20 hours on the other parts, but you can't see that. And so you think I'm just doing nothing or something. I don't know. So yes, make it shiny was a great way to please customers or executives when you had to show things. I mean, I started in backend. I started in like servers and stuff like that, which, you know, there you're not really showing any of that. But then I moved to like data science, data analytics. So I build, you know, products, solutions, dashboards, various things for different customers. But, you know, they'd be like, all right, we need you to project out, you know, 30 years of gains based on a month's worth of data. Here's the, like, PhD document that describes the mathematical model we want to use for doing that. So go learn math that you didn't learn. And figure out how to code it in and implement it. And you do that, and that takes so much time, but then nothing changes visually, and they're like, you know, they're like, well, it just seems like not a lot's been done on it. It's like, are you kidding me? The formula works now. Like, you have the projections, and they're like, yeah, but the dashboard still looks the same. And then you're like, give me a minute. And you just go and, like, make the text, you know, a nicer font. Have it all line up better. Give it some color coding. And they're like, wow, this looks amazing. This is fantastic. This is exactly what I was looking for. And you're just like, oh my god. That's smart, Andy.
Salutations.
Clients only understand front end is what you're saying. Yep. So whenever you are going to a client, make sure you have something on the front end for them. Otherwise, they will think that you're not doing a great job. And then your boss gets a note, and your boss is like, so-and-so's kind of disappointed with the project. They felt like you'd have more progress by now. Oh my god, Jarvis. And then again, then you do the 5-minute shiny and they're like, wow, they absolutely are in love with this app that you're building for them. Nice. Ah, +1. Arcane's valid though, love it. So, the joys of... What up, Abrin? Dev work. No, that's a silly claim. You gave him a single frame. Like, do the math. I know, Paladin. Scary thoughts. Really not bosses over here. Is Warren going to be your only tech support? Will he be answering calls 24/7? No, we'll have some other people hopefully in there. Rangers 2-0 lead going in bottom of the 9th. Let's go. Beat the Mets. Nothing more fun than cow runs with poison necro. Some people would argue cow runs with Javazon, but I do like the poison necro cow runs. I'm with you. Those odds are per unique kill, correct. Poison Jab cow runs are also super fun. You're not wrong. Poison Jab has improved a lot, actually. It's not quite as good, but it is still decent and it is fun. I've had fun with that. Does the high level Terror Zone improve the odds in any way? I don't think anybody has the exact odds from Terror Zones yet. I'm not sure if we have a calculator that has that perfectly down yet. But the idea is, yes, it does. Terror Zones are actually better odds than what is listed there for higher end items. Just players one. Check out my keyboard. See, look what it can do.
Good afternoon.
Just found Tal's ambient in Northern Terror Zone. Nice.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh boy. Nasty.
Take notes, chat. This is top tier information right here. So let me get this straight, okay? If I put a terror zone on your computer, will my chances of finding a Beelzebub stream increase?
Yeah, but they'll still be really low probably. So good luck.
I can't carry anymore. I am overwhelmed.
Nice and adorned.
Impossible.
What? You stream at this time of day now? I may actually be able to tune in outside of MvsS stream again, poggers.
How about I start streaming later and then you don't tune in at the end of MvsS stream? How's that deal sound? Or helps only? What up, Ezra?
How may I be of help?
This week
Afternoon.
babysitter's gone. Rangers went 2-1. Let's go. So I have to take care of baby a little earlier. So today and Thursday I'm gonna be streaming in the evening. Friday will be probably afternoonish. No. We're doing Thursday? Oh no. What do you guys think? Surprised I haven't reworked large charms yet. It's just tough.
Here's what I think. You haven't done an Iron Mons meme in a long, long time.
An Iron Man? Oh, do like the 8-player, everybody like the Iron Man, don't you? We have not done that. I feel like there's stuff I have to do Thursday. Not like have to, but
I can't carry you.
there was another run I was planning on doing. But I just don't remember what it was. Ah, that's what it was. Javazons to Ubers. That's what it was.
I can't.
Hey Llama, does ED from jewels or items impact smite damage? Cause I found the coolest blue circlet 30 FRW 30 egg, but I think hey, it works for smiters. Rec LVL29, I assume this would be so good for LLD too.
Join my army of the
I don't believe it is.
Here's what I think. Llama hasn't eaten an entire raw onion in a long, long time.
Esroy does not make a good point. What are you talking about? No good point was made there. Oh, extra strong cursed. Jeez. Never had any cereal sponsors. Just, you know, ate cereal sometimes.
join my army of the dead.
I dunno Llama. I feel like a few more bites and the Big Onion sponsorships will come rolling in.
That so.
Good afternoon.
Coolest blue item I ever found. I found a 30 fire res, 15 IAS jewel before. Probably that. Trying to think. Is there anything else? Yeah, the other ruby jewel. Forever. Nice epic. Nope. Oh my god. Moon Lords, man. Destroyer Helm. Yeah, I'd have to also think about some circlets I found. I probably found a super sick blue circlet. Or diadem or whatever.
I can't carry you.
Okay.
Salutations.
Didn't take my pants off. Demon horn. Like I said, some decent items today. Yeah, I think without Infinity, she's still pretty dang strong with the Lights Under, but Infinity really does just take it to the next level. So good.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, any chest sub balance in the future? Nothing planned immediately. All right, I need to do a little offline work. I'm trying to get something going, but I'm gonna have to do a little bit. So, not a crazy long stream today, just a fun little magic finding. But, kisses to you all. Thank you guys for being here.